Hey guys, Troubletcat here, you're watching Meet the Weapon, and today we're looking at the QBB-95 number 1, aka the Type 95. This was a pretty good game on Operation Firestorm. I did cut out a fair bit more of my first life here than I normally do, on account of the fact that I was alive for about 10 minutes. But this is a pretty damn solid game, as you'll see. But before we get into that, let us of course talk about this gun in real life. The QBB-95, or Type 95, is the light machine gun variant of the QBZ-95, which we covered the carbine version of in the engineer videos. So a lot of the features are the same. Once again, this is a Chinese-made bullpup weapon manufactured from 1995 onwards and adopted in service with the PLA in the late 90s, probably around 97. Most of the parts are interchangeable with the QBZ-95, but the QBB-95 is fitted with a longer, heavier barrel and appears to come with a fixed bipod. The weapon's normally used with a 75-round drum as seen in-game, but it also accepts the 30-round box magazines used in the QBZ-95, the assault rifle and carbine variants of this weapon. And I will say about this gun in the game, I'm not a fan of the iron sights. You see there, I had a bit of trouble losing that guy behind the iron sights, didn't end up getting him in the end. Anyway, so this gun fires the same 5.8 by 42mm round used in the QBZ-95 and the Type 88. In the Type 88 video, I said that I didn't know much about the ammo. I'd forgotten that the QBZ-95 was also using it. Actually dirt pretty hard there. Anyway, both the Type 88 and this gun, also known as the Type 95, as I already said, use a heavier version than what the QBZ-95 fires, so it's around the same dimensions, but it's heavier, so presumably it's made from a somewhat heavier alloy. As I mentioned in the QBZ-95 video, the Chinese claim this round has better penetration than 5.56 NATO or 5.45 ammo, but the round is apparently somewhat less reliable due to being made from cheaper components. Battlelog incorrectly lists this weapon as firing 5.45 by 39mm ammo. Complete and utter lies! But, so yeah, this gun, it's got, it's basically a longer range, heavier barreled version of the QBZ-95, essentially. It's got an effective range, once again, of about 1 kilometer, and fires at around 750 rounds a minute, if memory serves. Might have been 6, no, I think it was 750. So, in the game, this is, one of my, I don't know, initially I didn't really like it, but this is actually one of my preferred LMGs now, probably. It has the hipfire bonus that all bullpup weapons in Battlefield 3, if you didn't know, have a good hipfire bonus. So this is one of the most accurate LMGs from the hip. Certainly, aside from the M27 and RPK, this would definitely be the most accurate. I think it might even be more accurate than those. And as you guys know, I do like being able to shoot from the hip. And my initial impression of this gun was the base accuracy was kind of low, and it would fail at long range. But it's actually not that bad. You're about to see in a minute. I outshoot a sniper with this thing. And so, I mean, aside from the iron sights, I have no complaints about this. I feel like, it really suits more of a run-and-gun playstyle than... I think it's sort of the best LMG for a run-and-gun playstyle, actually. Because of that high hip-fire accuracy, and it's got a decent rate of fire and decent damage. You don't need extended mags, which allows you to have a laser sight or a suppressor in that slot, because 76 shots is going to be enough, especially if you're using it close up, and the reload time is pretty quick. So you don't need that. And basically, yeah, I really like this one as a sort of very mobile option that can still get the job done at longer ranges if you're careful and precise. And so you're going to see a couple of loadouts from me using this, because as I said, I initially didn't like it, but when I was recording with this gun, I was actually like, huh, this thing actually performs really, really well. I especially like the fact that I can actually just hipfire with it, and it's absolutely fine. So yeah, you're going to see a fair bit from me about this gun. There will be 2 more videos with this one. I've got a good loadout and kind of that I use a lot, and something that's kind of a little bit silly, but we'll throw that on there and give that a try anyway. And yeah, basically with this gun, I just if you're a support player and you want to be able to be aggressive and move around the maps a lot and take dudes out quickly in close combat and stuff like that, this would be a really good choice, I think, because I find it fills that role stupendously well, and that's how I used it in this game. You're going to see me doing some pretty aggressive shit with it. And this was a good game for me. I think I went 18 for 6. It was just a nice solid 3 KD. I do have a couple of deaths here. You know, I went on like a 7-kill streak to start, so I do, of course, have a few kind of derp deaths thrown in here. It would not be a TDC video if I didn't have a death streak in here. Although I think this is only like a 3-death streak or something. It's not terribly bad. And here, getting fucked up by a lab ad. I mean, there wasn't a single thing I could have done to save myself there. You know, I probably should have jumped over the wall and tried to hide behind it instead of trying to make for the... whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm dead now. So yeah, I did cut this game down quite a bit. Those of you who like longer videos, I've had a few people saying they want to see some longer videos, full games, that kind of thing. I will be coming out with some actual just full animated games pretty soon, and by that I mean I've got a couple live commentaries in my plan for the next week or so. So don't worry about that, you guys who are into those longer videos. I try to keep these Meet the Weapon videos around 10 to 12 minutes. I don't want them to stretch on too long. It seems like that's sort of the money length, because it gets to be a problem if, you know, I get halfway through the video and I'm completely out of shit to talk about. That's never good. Nobody likes to see a commentator stalling for time, such as what I'm doing right now by describing to you the fact that no, not really. Wait, is it here? Is it here? No, in a second here, there's something that made me a little bit sad. Not that. I mean, that's fine. He shot me with an M4. But coming up here, you're going to see something that would have been a really, really sexy play, but I get denied. Get denied by a sniper. So I'm coming in here, and I'm like, hey guys, what's up? Seems like there's a lot of you over in that section of the warehouse, and you're all looking over here because we got a few teammates here. I have a nefarious plan! So I decide, you know what? They're not paying too much attention. My teammates are distracting them, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run around this way and come up behind these assholes. And, I mean, there's a lot of them. There's like a bunch of guys there, there's that dude, this dude over in the corner, there's more dudes. But unfortunately, the guy who ran around the corner, that guy, unfortunately this sniper up here camping on the catwalk does take me out. I was a little bit sour about that, because that could have been a really, really nice kill streak. I got those like 4 kills before, and then... I ain't even mad though, because I got my revenge. He apparently didn't realize it's the talented game where your character actually has legs and is capable of moving. So I did manage to just come and absolutely shoot up underneath him in ways he never expected. Which is absolutely... Well, it pretty much cured my rage. I killed a lot of people in this game. You can sort of really see here what I was talking about with this gun just being really solid up close. You can see it's accurate enough, it fires quickly enough, and does enough damage that I'm just killing people very, very quickly at these kinds of distances. And I like that. I like killing everyone I meet. I do like to be mobile, as I mentioned in the Type 88 video. And oftentimes I feel like the LMGs don't really allow me to be as mobile as I would like to be. But this gun, I don't know, I almost... Maybe it was just because... no, it wasn't just this game, though. I had a lot of really good games with this gun when I was getting set up to record. And I don't know, I feel like this thing might even be a little bit overpowered, because I was... I don't know, maybe it's just after using the Type 88, which, as I mentioned, is versatile, but not terribly amazing. This gun built leads better, when in reality it's actually probably just kind of average. But I don't know, for some reason I found I was consistently really, really, really successful with this gun. Obviously in this match, my team in general is kicking a lot of ass, which helps. But even, you know, other games where my team wasn't doing so great, I had a lot of success with this gun. You're going to see a couple more games with this gun coming up, so maybe we'll see a few where my team's not so good, but I still managed to kick a significant amount of ass. Getting taken out by some dude over on a hilltop there. He's definitely helping his team get back in and cap those objectives so they won't lose. Oh, my team won. Well, anyway, hard to be mad about that. You know, I didn't actually watch this video all the way to the end. I don't know how much of this stat screen I left in. It looks like I actually let this run absurdly long. Did I like let it start loading the next match or something? You know what, fuck it, I'll cut it down so it's not too long. Thanks for watching, guys. We're going to take a look at a couple more attachment loadouts for this gun, then we're on to the MG36 before we move on to the recon kit. So, you know, stay tuned for all that good stuff, and until next time, make sure you let me know what you thought of the video, and Troubletcat out.